We just think things are happening to us instead of happening for us and happening in co-creation with us. And we just give up our power and think, oh, it doesn't work anymore. And that's a mess. Anything you can riff on regarding to being in direct selling business. So, okay, it really doesn't matter. I'll say this. It doesn't matter what job we're talking about. It doesn't matter what industry. It doesn't matter what career path. Whether you do have a job or don't, whether you're a breadwinner or not, whether you're a business owner or not, like the principles, the foundational principles for money and how money works are the same all the time. When you open up to receiving more, when you know more is possible for you, when you're not clouding yourself with ideas about how you can't have it and you're not worthy of it and it's not possible and it's hard and you don't know how to work and blah, blah, blah. When you're not doing any of that and you're connecting with the energy of abundance, you're connecting to the vibe of what we call in the course the wealthy woman, when you're connecting to who you want to be and where you want to go, that transcends all circumstances. That transcends all what is going on in this industry, what is going on with the economy, what's going on with this and that. Like, I was talking to some people the other day, and they were all talking about how people don't want to buy digital courses anymore. And it felt so true to them. It felt so true to the group of them. And I was like, well, if a group or you are telling the same story and passing it around to each other and validating each other in it, it's going to seem like an ultimate truth. But is it an ultimate truth? No. How do I know? Because lots of other people are selling digital courses and making lots of money. So we can make anything seem true. And we say it's because of where we came from and what our parents taught us and our religion and our society and our community and our this. And it's because of our husband. It's because of our workplace. It's because of all this stuff. I'm not saying those things aren't affecting you. They can affect you. They just aren't the ultimate truth for you. Can I get an amen on this Sunday? Do you hear me? It is not the ultimate truth for you. Ever, 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 ever. How would you overcome a slow season in business? What steps would you take this week? Recognizing that it's a season is good. Recognizing that it's not some like downhill that has to go down and down and down and you're doomed and you're never going to recover. That would be good. Recognizing that how long the downtime is a downtime is largely up to you. Because if you start going into things are down and I don't know why they're down and I don't know what I'm going to do and how did I get here and something's up and la-da-da, like you can really like stay in that and intensify and perpetuate and accentuate that down thing. Now, do we want to do that? Is that going to be good for you or me or any of us? No. So I think for me, it's nice to be like, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. I seem to be in a mental state, an energetic state that is creating things I don't want. What is that about for me? What am I believing that is creating that? What am I expecting that is creating that? What is this thing for me? Who am I being that has room for this? Who am I being that is available and allowing for this? Because truly, I still believe, and I always will, we have so much power and say in our life and in our world, and often we just think things are happening to us instead of happening for us and happening in co-creation with us. And we just give up our power and think, oh, it doesn't work anymore. And that's a fucking mess, you know? How do you stay consistent in your amazing vibe? You don't. You just come back to your vibe when you realize you're kind of like holding on to some fucking funky energy that's not serving you. No one feels good all the time. We're human. It's just, we do get to over time change our baseline, where our baseline, like our standard vibe, is kind of increasing over time. Like our dominant vibration increases, but you will be a human who fluctuates, who gets pissed, who gets scared, who gets like nervous, who doubts things, who has to relook at beliefs. Like crazy life situations and circumstances can happen that can like throw you off. That's what our new module 9 is about. And sometimes we have to go through and like redefine what our faith is, what God means to us, what money means to us, how we're going to do things now. Like one of the lies would be that you make a bunch of money and then you don't have to work on it anymore, or that you make some money and now you're just like superhuman. Like making money is great. I love doing it, maybe more than anyone. But like doubts and fears and disbelief and stuff will just come up because we're having human experiences and things happen, you know? What do you still struggle with to this day? Just knowing that it's all possible, which is crazy because that's what I've been teaching on the whole time. But they say that teachers teach what they're here to learn. And I think that's the ultimate thing I'm here to teach and here to learn. So it's like I got to a level of like success and abundance that I really had like dreamed of. This like what I would have considered like a pinnacle. And like I got there and like maintained it and grew it and whatever. And it was so comfortable that I feel like lately I've been in a place of like, but what else do I want? And how do I remember that everything else is still available and still possible? And like, I have an idea for another kind of business. You heard me just say I have an idea for a book. There's a whole topic very important to me that I want to be teaching on more and like integrating into like what I do. So I think just staying in the place that it's never over, never too late. It's still all possible. And there's like ample space and time and room and resources to keep going bigger, even when it seems like there is not.